The hunted.
Alrighty, so let's talk about Barabara for a little bit. She's one of my favorite characters in the entire game, and she's recently just got herself a new outfit, which looks very nice. But yeah, she's one of the best characters. I was at AR50, and while wasting time though, here's my own personal Barabara build. It is the most powerful Barabara build in the entire world out there. Probably not. She doesn't hit 100,000k or anything like that. But yeah, she's pretty stable though, and she hit upwards of 50k, and the only thing you want to care about DPS Barabara or sub-dps Barabara is that crit rate, crit damage, and also Hydro bonus. There it is, I finally found it. But yeah, those three things are the only things you want to care about. Energy recharge for her Q, her E doesn't do any damage, so E, Q doesn't really matter, just a normal attacks, and that's the only thing you really want to level up. So I got mine to max, and she's only level 80 and haven't been max ascended yet. But yeah, otherwise though, I would probably crown this to make it level 9 or make it level 10 maybe, which is very nice. In terms of weapon though, I'm using the Witheth, complete F2P, but somehow managed to get refinement number 5 on this thing. But yeah, I usually don't worry about too much about the substats or whatever. It doesn't really do me any good. I just switch in my characters, switch it out again, so these things are random and doesn't really do that much. So if you have refinements on Witheth, it's pretty nice and use it. But yeah, if not though, with refinement number 1 works great as well. But if you don't have Witheth though, Lost Prayers actually works pretty well. I don't have Lost Prayers over here, but yeah, Lost Prayers does a pretty decent job, but I think the Witheth is probably more suitable towards Barabara. Lost Prayers is more of a main DPS thing, so Ningguang, Xiang Fei will benefit off the Lost Prayers pretty damn well. But for Barabara though, Witheth, that's pretty good. But if you don't have either of those things and you lower AR level, this twin Nephrite, I don't know how you say it, does pretty well. I was able to hit like 12k, 15k with just like my level 50 or level 60 Barabara on my second account. Yeah. These are my crit rate. I think this one goes up to 24, I think. So yeah, I just double checked everything like that, and yeah, the twin Nephrite gives you 15.6 crit rate. It's not a lot at level 90, but it's functional for a while, and you can definitely use it for a little bit just to cover up some crit rates, which Barabara though, you definitely want a lot of. Personally though, I recommend a minimum of 70% crit rate, and just if you're the Witheth though, you can just get natural crit damage, don't have to worry about too much. Weapons, Witheth, Lost Prayers, or the twin Nephrite. Oh, works pretty well. But if you like to go to support Barabara, obviously the Three Tails or Slayers, it does pretty damn good as well. One of the nice things about Barabara though is the Constellation literally does jack all. This one though, some people like to say this one actually does something, but every time you use Barbara's E though, her Hydro damage is going to increase by 15%. But usually though, I don't know, I just don't use the E at all, just because every time you use the E, you just get rid of the pyro around you. So sometimes you can just get rid of the pyro, so you can't exactly do vaporize. So yeah, I don't really like to use the E that much. So yeah, most of the constellations literally do nothing in terms of DPS. So yeah, very nice character, especially for C0. Let's get into artifacts for now though, and let's talk about what I prefer. I'm currently using the full Wondrous set, which I think is the best artifact set for her currently after a lot of testing. For the 2-piece though, increase the elemental mastery by 80, which is heaps, and also the 4-piece set though, increase the charge attack damage by 55% for catalyst or bow users. So yeah, all Barabara uses for DPS Barabara is her charge attack 266% scaling. So really nice stuff, and yeah. Of course, I do know that getting a full set of Wanderers is exactly extremely hard. So if you don't have a full piece of Wanderers though, another option is a mixed set of the 2-piece Hard Death plus Wanderers, or a mixed set between the Gladiators and the Hard Death and also Wanderers. Any combination of those things will work. So you get 2-piece Wanderers plus 2-piece Hard Death, or 2-piece Gladiators and 2-piece Wanderers, or any of the mix really. But if you are lower in AR and trying to get anything gold in Adventure 35 or Adventure rank 30, it's exactly hell. You always go with Gladiators and also 2-piece Berserkers. So 2-piece Gladiators and also 2-piece Berserker is something that I use really early on, and it's actually pretty nice as well. Or just any artifacts plus Berserkers, just for the extra 12% crit rate for the 2-piece. Yeah, just because of the Withers give me a natural 55.1% crit damage, which is heaps, I focus a lot more on the crit rate inside my artifacts. So just grab a lot of artifacts with more crit rates possible. And yeah, for the flower, crit damage crit rate 14.8% crit rate, 12% crit rate, and some crit damage, and also some elemental mastery as well, which Barabara likes really much. For the timepiece though, I recommend attack, crit rate, obviously. So timepiece, attack. For the cup, Hydro. You can see right now though, for the Hydro cup, I don't really exactly have too good of a Hydro cup. It doesn't have anything crit rate or anything like that. I do have attack over here as well, but even if you have really crappy crit rate, that's gold, this is gonna do better than the attack. I tried both of these, one the Hydro, the really bad Hydro, and also this pretty good attack over here. This used to be my old Barabara's artifact, but yeah, the attack one only does about 28k or 20k damage with Vaporize. The Hydro one does like 32k to 42k. So yeah, the Hydro one always can do better than the attack one, even if it has amazing substats. But the main thing though to remember about Barabara is that she needs 70% crit rates. So even if you have a good Hydro and you have a good attack one, if you're missing some crit rates, just put on attack though. If you have enough crit rates, just go with the Hydro. Even if it looks horrible, it's gonna do pretty okay. If you have a gold attack and it's really good, and a really bad Hydro that's purple, yeah, go with the gold attack. For the last one though, we're going the hat, so obviously crit rates and also crit damage. Always go crit rate, unless you have too much of it. Unless you somehow have a 70% crit rate before getting to the hat, then go crit damage. Yeah, most important thing, just 70% crit rate. For normals though, I just get this one to level 8, then just leave everything at 6. Most important one for damaging. Of course though, this is just my own personal build, my Barabara. You may prefer a bit more crit rates, maybe a bit more damage, I don't know, but then test things out and see what you like. But this has been my own personal build so far, and hope you enjoyed. And thanks for watching, and hope you see you next time.